Who is tuning in with me this morning for the morning news. Good to see you and welcome.
Thank you so much, Victor. Good morning to you and Demola. All right, this is the morning news. The people of Abuja Kingdom in Bayelsa State are inviting President Bola Tinubu to consider running again to renew his mandate in 2027. The message was delivered by leaders of the kingdom who visited President Bola Tinubu in the State House.
The economy has turned the corner for good. It's left for us to ensure that the ordinary people at the bottom of the ladder feel the benefit of this economy. We're working on that. Now, part of Nigeria is challenged by the terrorists and banditry, and the challenge is enormous. Success is being achieved. We are prosecuting them, we are arresting them, we are neutralizing some of them. We will continue to do that. Men and women of armed forces are fighting very hard to bring peace and stability to the country. And I can guarantee you, we will win over terrorism.
The National Economic Council has constituted a committee on livestock development to expedite the implementation of livestock production in Nigeria. The NEC Committee on Livestock Development was constituted on Wednesday during its 155th meeting held virtually. It was reported that Vice President Kashim Shettima emphasized on a practical, enduring, and nationally accepted solution to the farmer-headed crisis that will guarantee food security in the country.
This conversation, born out of a genuine concern for the peace and security of this nation. No state will be compelled to join this movement, but it's for the good of our nation. The leading authority on grading reserves under the current dispensation is an Igbo man from Imo State. That goes to show that what binds us together supersedes whatever that divides us.
President Bola Tinubu has communicated Senate seeking the repeal and reenactment of the 2024 appropriations in order to bring to an end the unhealthy practice of running multiple budget cycles concurrently. The bill was given expeditious consideration as Senate took the first and second reading of the bill at plenary Wednesday.
This bill is submitted to bring an end to the practice of running multiple budgets currently, while at the same time ensuring reasonable, indeed unprecedentedly high capital performance rates.
The House of Representatives has commenced consideration of a bill to repeal the Electoral Act 2022 and enact the Electoral Bill 2025, with lawmakers favorably disposed to electronic transmission of results from the polling unit to INEC's result viewing portal. The House is set to pass the medium-term expenditure framework and fiscal strategy paper for 2026 to 2028.
The presiding officer shall electronically transmit the results from each unit to the RF portal in real time, and such transmission shall be done simultaneously with the physical collation of results to the ward level.
President Bola Tinubu has asked the Senate to approve the nominations of two new chief executives for the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Authority, NMDPRA, and the Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission, NUPRC. A statement by Bayo Onanuga, Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, says the request followed the resignation of Engineer Farouk Ahmed of the NMDPRA and Benga Komolafe of the NUPRC. Both officials were appointed in 2021 by former President Buhari to lead the two regulatory agencies created by the Petroleum Industry Act, PIA. To fill these positions, President Tinubu has written to the Senate requesting expedited confirmation of Orishemiyiwa Eyesan as CEO of NUPRC and Engineer Saidu Aliyu Mohammed as CEO of NMDPRA. The two nominees are seasoned professionals in the oil and gas industry. Unlike most end-of-year petroleum product scarcity and hiking prices, a wave of relief is sweeping across the country as petroleum pump prices begin to drop following Dangote Refinery's recent reduction in ex-depot rates.
940, then about 4 or 5 days ago they brought it down to 930, and then they reduced it to 910 again. So, and then yesterday they reduced it to 840 per liter. Well, it makes me feel good, you know. Dangote has already said it that he has reduced the cost of fuel per liter from his own refinery.
And the Minister of Marine and Blue Economy has held its quarterly performance review with the chief executives of its agencies. The meeting focused on marine safety and performance bonds, tying agency budgets to tangible results for Nigerians.
Our engagement with stakeholders and citizens is not a ceremonial exercise. It is a deliberate governance tool aligned with the renewal of agenda of His Excellency President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and anchored on the belief that sustainable reform can only be achieved through dialogue, trust, and collective responsibility.
And those are the highlights of the news at this time. Good morning, Nigeria continues with Sademola and Victor after the commercial break. Please don't go away.